Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be doing a first impressions on the Hourglass Vanish Seamless Finish Foundation Stick. That's a long name. I've only tried like 2 other foundation sticks. Heard nothing but great things about this foundation. Wendy actually bought this and she wore it and she put it on at my house and I was like, it looks really good. So I had to pick it up. I picked it up with my $20 off Sephora coupon that we had for like the VIB thing. So it was 46 bucks and I got it for like 30 something. This is what the foundation looks like, and let me see the claims for this. Formula is highly concentrated, only a small amount is needed. Lightly dot foundation on the forehead, cheeks, and chin. I haven't seen anybody dot it. I've just seen people just like sweep it all over their face. And blend with a brush for the most seamless finish. Use the Vanish foundation brush, blah, blah, blah. So I don't have the brush that like they recommend to use it with, but I personally like using all stick foundations with a brush. I'm going to be using the IT Cosmetics Heavenly Skin CC Skin Perfecting Brush. I usually will like try foundations like half beauty blender and half brush, but I already know I don't like using stick foundations with beauty blenders. So let me see the claims for this. 25 shades. It says it's medium to full coverage, good for all skin types. The finish is satin matte, radiant, and natural. Long wearing foundation stick with the coverage of a concealer, fluidity of a liquid, and weightlessness of a powder for invisible full coverage. A foundation and a concealer in one. I highly doubt that. I have never been able to use a foundation for a concealer, but we'll see. Says infused with double the amount of pigment than a traditional foundation for instant full coverage. So that's good to know because this is only like 0.25 ounces, which is like nothing. Let me see. In comparison, so the Hourglass one has 0.25 ounces. The Makeup Forever HD stick has 0.44. And then the Anastasia stick has 0.32. Remember how much this one is? I think these aren't too much difference in comparison, but this has like double the amount of product. So I like the Anastasia foundation. I have a review on it. I like the way it goes on, or I like the way it looks afterwards, but I don't like the way it goes on. And I absolutely love the Makeup Forever stick. So enough of me rambling. I will just go ahead and put this all over my face. My Christmas tree is really messy with my lighting. So I'm in the shade Warm Ivory. In the Makeup Forever HD stick, I am in the shade 315. Why 315? There we go. And the Anastasia foundation, I'm beige. I am a little bit tan right now. I did do self tanner. If you can see, my neck is darker than my face, so hopefully this matches. So it glides on really nice. It doesn't feel like it's dragging. It's literally like just gliding on. It says it works as a concealer as well, so I'm putting a little bit under my eyes. And the shape of this, because it's like a triangle, really helps to get like right in those nooks and crannies of your face. Okay, I feel like that's enough. I'm gonna blend it out, like I said, with the IT Cosmetics CC Skin Perfecting Brush. I believe you can buy this at Sephora. And I'm just like dabbing it. I'm not like swirling it. I never apply foundation like that. I kind of just like tap and drag, like just like that. Kind of like when I was using a beauty blender, but with a brush. Anyway, this has like really good coverage. Like, wow, it has really, really, really good coverage. It's not hard to blend out at all. It really just kind of blends very flawlessly. And I am actually very surprised, but it does cover up pretty well under the eyes. I'm super extra and I'm obviously going to use a concealer, but if you are like one of those people that just needs to get in, do your face and be done with it, you could probably use this as a concealer as well. It doesn't feel heavy on the skin either, which is really nice. I will say that the shade I feel like matches me pretty well. I don't know if this is going to match me once my tan is gone, but it looks really freaking good. Like, I'm pretty shook, to be honest. It looks amazing. I look like a porcelain doll. It seriously looks really, really good. So I immediately, first impression, I think it looks freaking fantastic. It is definitely full coverage. It looks amazing. It doesn't look super cakey. I wouldn't say it's like the most natural looking foundation, but I do think it looks really freaking good. Really impressed for like a first impression. I'm gonna do the rest of my makeup and then I will come back and show you guys what my finished face looks like. Right now it is, why aren't you going away? It's 12:13, so I'm gonna do the rest of my makeup, but initially my face is done at 12:13, just for like later reference. So I'm gonna go do the rest of my face and I'll be right back. I just finished doing my makeup and I actually just got off of Instagram Live. It's almost, my freaking dog. It's almost 2 o'clock, so I've had this on for almost 2 hours now. Oh my god, my freaking dog. Almost had this on for 2 hours now. It looks freaking amazing. It looks so good. I look flawless. It's just amazing. So I'm gonna go and check back throughout the day. So far I've had it on for like almost 2 hours and I think it looks great. I will check back in later on, maybe about like 5 or 6, to see how it's holding up. I also wanted to mention that I actually forgot to prime my face. I was supposed to put on primer. So we'll see how that goes, but this primer really doesn't make my makeup last any longer anyway. It just makes, like, if I have really dry patches and stuff, and it kind of helps with that because it's just like a moisturizer almost. So it didn't cling onto any dry patches or anything, so it should be fine. So we'll see how this goes about without even a primer on. So yeah, but I'm gonna go do some things, run some errands, and I will come back in a little bit. Hey guys, so this is the first check-in. It is 5:10 right now, so I've had this on for almost like 4 hours now, I would say, because I think I put it on, when was it? No, like 5 hours. It was like 12. Yeah, I've had it on for a long time now, I feel like. I think it looks really freaking good. It looks so bomb, honestly. Like, my skin looks flawless. I haven't had any problems, like, I don't think it's been creasing. Let me actually get a mirror. Yeah, it looks really good. Kind of settling in like my smile lines, but that's like a lot of foundations. I have that problem all the time. But other than that, it looks really freaking good. Like, I'm shook. I forgot to mention this earlier. I don't remember if I mentioned it. I did have to set it with a powder because it did kind of stay a little, like, not tacky, but I did need to set it with a powder. So I just used my typical Rimmel Stay Matte powder to set it. I've also been outside. It was humid. I had to take some pictures and stuff, and it was like kind of drizzling, and it still looks really good. So I might do another check-in and then like a final check-in, or I might just do a final check-in later. But so far, so good. Hey guys, so it is, what time is it right now? It's 11:36, so dude, I look like a mess. I just finished watching Finding Dory, and it was like laying down. But it's 11:36, so I've had this on for a good amount of time. I don't think it got like super like oily or anything throughout the day. I have really dry skin. I don't remember if I mentioned that earlier, but I do have dry skin, and nothing clinging to any of my dry patches. I don't really have any dry patches right now, but it didn't cling to anything. It still looks freaking amazing. Yeah, it still looks really good. I will say that it kind of looks a little cakey around my nose, but that's the only thing. And it did kind of separate right here, but I don't know if that's because I was like messing with my nose piercing and stuff earlier. But other than that, I think it looks so freaking good, and I've had it on for a really long time. I also didn't even put a primer on, so I think it held up amazingly. So this is definitely worth the money. I do think so. I'm gonna try it again tomorrow with a primer and see if that makes any difference. But what are you doing? Gigi wants to say hi. Hi, mamas. She was asleep, but she just woke up. But yeah, I definitely recommend this. I don't know if it would be good for oily skin because I do think it got a little like dewy. I don't know if you can see. I haven't touched up at all day. I also was in the rain. It's raining outside. I was outside in the rain. It was humid earlier. I was taking pictures outside. So I think it held up really nicely. I think this is a really good foundation if you do have dry skin because it didn't dry me out or anything. It's not super matte. It's like, it reminds me a lot of the finish of the Makeup Forever foundation, just not as dewy because that one is a little bit more dewy. But yeah, I know it's not a lot of product in the actual like foundation stick, but it is super pigmented and like it goes like a little bit goes a long way, so I don't think you need that much. So I guess it kind of makes up for like the amount that you get in the foundation stick, but it is such a good foundation. I think it looks amazing. So yeah, I'm gonna go to sleep now because I'm freaking tired. Yeah, I got a lot of questions today on Snapchat and on Instagram and stuff about this look. I probably am gonna film it, but a little bit different just so I can make it like a holiday look. But yeah, to bed because I'm tired, and I hope you guys like this video. I love doing like first impression videos. I just think they're so much fun. Bye, Cheech. She is so tired. I'm so tired too. But anyways, I hope you guys liked this video. If you did, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. Give a thumbs up for Gigi too. And I will see you guys in my next video.